Check out her ring. I do love spring. It's hard to miss all the hinting, since subtlety is not her thing. You're both still dating at your age? What do you mean by at your age? There's no deadline to get engaged. You should ask her here or there. I would not ask her here or there, make it into some big affair. Why must proposals be so staged? It's so much work to get engaged. Don't you want to buy a house? Want to share it with your spouse? I can't afford to buy a house. I'm not ready for a spouse. How can I think about a home? I'm paying off my student loans. I can't afford it on my wage. I do not want to get engaged. All our friends are getting hitched. Don't their lives seem so enriched? A lousy pitch. They're just bewitched. Give it some time, then it will switch. I will not ask just to fit in. I will not ask you on a whim. I'm sorry that you feel upstaged. I do not want to get engaged. Why wait? Go propose today. Ask her, why delay? 'Cause I don't want a fiancé. You see no future? I see. That's why you don't get on one knee. Of course I like us, her and me. That's not the point. Just let me be. Who cares if it's unorthodox? I will not put us in a box. It feels like everyone's obsessed with making sure I feel this stress. I won't propose just 'cause they say those aren't the rules I won't obey. Society can be outraged. I still don't want to get engaged. Look at the facts. Think of your stacks. Together, you could pay less tax. The difference barely makes a splash. I won't propose to save some cash. Plus, marriage comes at quite the cost. Aside from all the freedom lost, how could I enjoy the wedding with the money we'd be shredding? Things would get more complicated than they'd be if we just dated. So sorry, you financial sage. I still don't want to get engaged. Don't you want to have a kid and raise them like your parents did? I'm so not ready. God forbid. So not now, but eventually. If speaking hypothetically, then down the road, potentially. But you know I barely survived all on my own till you arrived. Caring for me is such a chore. Do you think you could handle more? Plus on that day, so far ahead, what does it matter if we're wed? So you're not with me, on my page. No, I don't want to get engaged. Would you, with another? No, it's not you, I just feel smothered. You don't want us to share our life? I do want that, to share our life. What does it change if you're my wife? Why make things more complicated? It's been perfect while we've dated. Why take the risk? Why tempt the fates? Why question something that's so great? I do not want to argue more, to have our lives become a bore. I don't want more reasons to fight, more reasons to act out of spite. I do not want all this to shatter over things that do not matter. I don't want to become estranged. I do not want to get engaged. Don't want marriage. I can see. If that's the truth, then we can't be. Just think it over, please, for me. That's the option given me. I'll think it over, honestly. Of course I want to stay together. When I'm with you, my life is better. I never thought I'd want a wife, but I can't lose you in my life. Maybe one day we'll get mad and fight and curse and end up sad. But it's a risk that I can take, because losing you is a huge mistake. So I will take you out to eat, and I will treat you extra sweet, and I will stare into your eyes, and I will then apologize. And I will take you by the hand, and I will act like it's not planned. And I will get down on one knee and ask you